What's up? Eric here. That's facebook.com/Eric the Conqueror or youtube.com/user/the Sandman047. What is up, people? It is Monday and I am pumped. Well, I'm not pumped because it's Monday. I'm just pumped because I did some stretching and some chanting and I did some. Anyways, it's January the 20th, Monday, and it's approximately 1:15, 1:30, somewhere around there. I don't know. It's one something. Anyways, that's the important part. One way to cat, but yeah. A couple things I want. Well, the one thing I want to discuss is over the weekend I streamed The Wolf of Wall Street. Now I was skeptical as to how good this movie was going to be or whatnot, etc., etc. But it was a fucking gem. I loved that movie. Wolf of Wall Street was a solid 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10 even. Leonardo portrayed his character so well. I don't know. I was fucking amazed. It was just mind blowing, and there's a lot of gems in that movie. I can tell you that much. Like, I don't know if those of you have seen it, but like the plot is his character is like a stockbroker, and like and he's got this drive to succeed and stuff, whatever. And long story short is, he meets a new boss, and this boss is like a cokehead, and and he's always chanting, and he's always doing this crazy fucked up shit, and he's successful. And to me, that just like showed me, like, you know what? They made him look like an idiot, and they made him do all this stupid shit. Like, he would pound on his chest and go ho 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 ho. And to me, that's kind of like the same thing as when I jump up and down and land on my heels, and like I do the chanting, and that gets me fucking pumped. And like, it's a pump up tactic. Everybody does it. Like if you see an ape, he fucking pounds on his chest, like when he's walking around being alpha as fuck. And just the action of going and pounding on your chest and going ho 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 ho, it does get you fucking pumped. Like I can attest to that. I mean, you try it for like, pound on your chest and say ho for about 30 seconds, and you'll feel like you can annihilate the world. You can kill anything that comes your way. You would just feel like you can dominate and conquer anything that comes into your path. And yeah, so I just think it's fucking awesome and epic that they decided to include that in there. I mean, it was that paired with the high amount of drugs, and also they did a extreme amount of drugs. Like when they were doing when they had business meetings and stuff. I think he said, I don't want to get the quote wrong, but he said, I'm not gonna fucking quote it, but I'm just gonna say what he said. He said, like, we like to get really fucked up so that we can get the maximum amount of creativity possible, and it worked for them, and it kind of makes sense. Like when they did it like a party, and they partied up hard, and their company was very successful. They started from the bottom and they ended up at the top. To put it into terms of Drake, we started from the bottom, now we're here. And I just thought it was fucking awesome, and it's like, I'm gonna watch it again. I'm actually gonna go to the theaters and watch that one more time. It was such a long movie, but it was worth it. I think it's like the Scarface of our time. It was kind of like a Scarface movie. It was very long, and there was a lot of ups and downs, and some betrayal. It was amazing. I'm sorry, I don't normally get this hyped up over movies, but this one was. I mean, it had all the good, even if you didn't like the messages, it had all the good content for a good movie. It had some violence, it had a lot of drug abuse, and it had a lot of badassery. And it was kind of like, to me, it kind of looked like an ad for being super rich. Like, come, be super rich. It comes with a yacht, a hot wife, and all the drugs you can possibly imagine. Like, who the fuck doesn't want the life, right? Like, I don't know. And I just thought it was really funny, like how they portrayed drug addicts and like successful drug addicts, but at the same time, I think that it's a little bit fucked up in the sense that it really glorified drugs. Like if somebody was a cokehead, they'll watch that movie and they'll want to do blow again. I wanted to do blow after watching that movie. Like, it was just yeah, I don't know. It was really fucking awesome. And as pumped up as I was, now, like, I'm very calm. I got all my pumped up stuff and adrenaline out. It was a very good watch. I definitely recommend watching it. Anybody, I don't know. I don't even know what to think. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna say everybody's gonna like it, but it's a very good watch. Like, I really enjoy. It's a very cerebral movie. I enjoy cerebral movies, and I enjoy movies that require me to, think about life a little bit, and think about other people, and think about the world as it is. And also, there's a lot of America fuck yeah, and a lot of America fuck America, and like it kind of showed the double-sided feelings towards America people have. Mind you, this movie was was set in the 80s and early 90s, so right after the big like Coke was brought in like I think the 60s, 70s, and like even the 80s. Scarface was 84, so I don't know what time frame the Scarface was set in though. Yeah, it was just awesome. Like, and it kind of showed you the cutthroat, evil side of corporations. But it also showed you the one thing DiCaprio's character said was, "I'm not a bad man. I'm a good man." Like, and he's been a rich man and a poor man, and he said, if I had to pick between being a good rich man and a good poor man, I'm gonna pick rich man every single time, and that's the truth. And everybody says, oh yeah, blah blah blah, like, oh, money doesn't mean anything to me. It doesn't have to mean anything to you, but if you had to pick between being rich or poor, I'd choose to be wealthy as fuck. I mean, I don't really care about the wealth, but I'd still rather be wealthy than poor. Like, I think it's just, there's nothing wrong about that. There's nothing depressing or sad about anything like that. But obviously, well, no, I shouldn't say that everybody would. Most people would, and there's no shame in that. There's no shame in admitting that you'd rather be wealthy and have money falling out of your ass than bottom of the barrel poor. Like, anybody can attest. Well, most people can. I mean, unless you're very unless you're very grounded and you've surpassed this life, which I haven't done it yet. I'm still in the journey. I'm not above this life yet. But there are people who get above it, and like, more power to those people, but I'm just saying there's no shame in it, in admitting that. Anyways, this has kind of been a big ad for Wall Street, but I definitely recommend watching it. Even if you don't like Wall Street, like, even if you don't like any of that shit, even if you don't like money, like, watch it. There's a lot of gems in there. I especially enjoyed the chanting ones, and like the fist pounding and the getting pumped up and chasing your dreams and goals. It was all very it's very motivating in a very like satirical fashion. Like, there was some satire in the movie. It was pretty fucking awesome. I loved it. It was fucking awesome. And sorry, I'm just sorry I have such a hard on for it, but I'm just passionate about things I like. Anyways, I'm done for now, and yeah, I'm done watching. Peace.